On the last debate on the Newshour tonight, Jayanta Ghoshal, senior journalist with Anand Bazar Patrika, Professor Vivek Kumar, assistant professor of sociology at JNU. He knows the BSP quite well. Naresh Gujral, member of parliament of the Shiromani Akali Dal. GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP. My first question is to Abid Rasool Khan of the Congress party, general secretary of the Congress from Hyderabad. Mr. Abid Rasool Khan, the problem is that when you support a party like the Samajwadi Party, you'll have to keep compromising every day. For example, Mr. Abid Rasool Khan, you won't even be able to take a position on communal violence in Uttar Pradesh in the first year of the Akhilesh Yadav government. Even you won't be able to take a position on it. Mr. Abid Rasool Khan, 100 communal clashes in Uttar Pradesh, so many people killed, right? But you will not even be able to take a position on that.
No, I'm responding to you, Arnab. The concern which is being shown on all the channels for our party not being stable, I would first like to address that give a message.
Answer my question on the communal violence in Uttar Pradesh.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that, and we are very stable, and we will continue up to 2014. Okay. That is my opening statement. After that, when I come to UP, the scene is that Mulayam Singh is an elected representative of Samajwadi Party, and they have won an election and they have come into power. And anything what they are doing has to be democratic and has to be above the law. And as long as
you're now giving a templated reply.
I'm giving a reply. Give me a minute. I'm giving a reply. The allegations or the issues what we are talking about, they are not directly concern of the central government. That's a law and order situation which is a state government subject. And I'm sure that Mr. Mulayam Singh will address them also in time to come, and you will see that
there it is. You haven't been able to answer my question. Yeah. My first question, I don't think you've been able to answer. GVL Narasimha Rao, what do you think this reflects?
You see, the situation in Uttar Pradesh really resembles a paradox. I think here are three parties which are apparently fighting each other and trying to reach out to the same electoral constituency. At least there is some overlap among the three parties, and they try to make it look like as if they have independent agendas and independent identities, and they are competing for electoral space, when the reality is that the public of Uttar Pradesh knows very well by now that these parties are, I think they have some, it's their self-interest which keeps them together, and sometimes it's the politics of blackmail that has held them together.
Yeah.
No, you see, I go to question number 2. Abid Rasool Khan, to be very honest, you have had to hold yourself back and be very careful answering my first question, because today you desperately need the SP's support in Delhi. Yesterday, even 2 days back, you could have given a different answer. You would have said the Akhilesh Yadav government has given up and not been responsible towards the minorities of Uttar Pradesh and been unable to stop communal violence in Uttar Pradesh. Day before yesterday, you would have been able to say that. Today, your lips are sealed. My second question.
Arnab.
No, am I wrong there? Vivek Kumar? Yeah. Vivek Kumar wants to. No. Vivek Kumar, am I wrong in that assessment?
No, I did not get you, Arnab, actually. Can you repeat the question?
The question was simply this. Do you believe two parties which are fighting for the same vote bank, which are fighting a very close battle in Uttar Pradesh, can survive together in a strong coalition in Delhi? I'm talking about Mulayam and Congress.
But I don't think actually that Mulayam Singh need Congress as much as Congress needs now Mulayam Singh. That is a foregone conclusion as far as the central government is concerned. But of course, the first question which you ask is much more important, that the communal frenzy which exists in UP, and Congress has not even uttered a single word.
Yeah.
And they claim that they are a secular government.
Oh.
I do not know, when people say that law and order is a state subject, how they will have been clamping Article 356 in so many states during their time. So I think they have to respond to this question, that, and even Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has accepted at least 27 communal riots. Had it happened in somewhere else and BJP ruled country, state, then what would have happened? I do not know how Congress would have reacted.
Mr. Rasul,
So I
Mr.
think
Abid
it's
Rasul
better
Khan.
that Congress reacts at this moment.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Abid Rasul Khan, you want to respond because I don't think you've been able to take that.
Yes. No, I will definitely respond to that. Give me a minute. I was actually listening to a panelist. The point is, the communal riots, what you have been referring to in UP, have been tackled by the government effectively.
Effectively.
And they have been stopped from spreading. No,
effectively.
Yes, effectively by the... yes.
Effectively.
They have been... No, let me complete it. Effectively, yes.
I think...
And they have been stopped from...
No.
And the point that what we are discussing here...
No,
is,
Mr. Abid Rasul Khan.
the government...
No, Mr. Abid Rasul Khan, we will discuss the Mr. Abid Rasul Khan, today I am asking you a very political question. That today you cannot criticize the Samajwadi Party. You are saying the Samajwadi Party has handled a communal situation effectively. Let me remind you, there have been over 100 communal clashes in Uttar Pradesh in 2012 alone, which has left 34 people killed from Mathura, Faizabad, Pratapgarh, Sitapur, Ghaziabad and Bareilly. All across Uttar Pradesh, there have been communal clashes. You are not able to talk about it because of obvious political compulsions.
First of all, let me reply to you. First of all, our party would never compromise to be in the government or still continue to be in power when it has to be dealt on a communal issue. I am very clear on that. And this particular skirmishes or the disputes or the riots, what you're talking about, have been dealt by the government effectively. Compensations have been given. Yeah. Now, just the whole response and the whole coalition and the whole government being together is to fight the communal elements which are...
No, but how will you fight? No. How will you... You are talking about... let's get Naresh Gujral in. Mr. Gujral.
You cannot brand... No, let me complete it. You cannot brand Samajwadi Party as a communal party. You cannot just brand it like that. It has a lot of representation from Muslims.
I am not Mr. Khan. I am not saying this party is communal or that. What I am saying, there has been a communally surcharged atmosphere in Uttar Pradesh. And today you are giving a certificate to the Samajwadi Party saying they've done a very good job.
That is a product, yes, that is a product of BJP. That communal atmosphere which have been built up there is a product of BJP. They need to answer that reply. They need to give a reply on that, how they have produced that atmosphere and how that Uttar Pradesh...
I think they seem to have run out of answers and the Congress party can't find anybody else but to attack the BJP, and I think they'll do well to understand their own problems.
There is no question of attacking the BJP. BJP has a record. BJP has a record. BJP has a record of communal violences. You want me to spell them out?
It's a shame on you.
You want me to spell them out?
These issues when the BJP has given the
you want me to spell them out?
And BJP does not
we were talking about
communities or different
we were talking about human rights. The violation of human rights in Gujarat, you want me to spell it out for you? You have no right to talk on that. Your hands are tainted with communal violences all over the place.
More than 3 times. I think your party doesn't seem to understand
Mr. Naresh Gujral.
The message from the people.
Mr. Naresh Gujral, my question number 2 is
that the people will tell you.
Let's get Mr. Gujral and Jayanta Ghoshal in. The second concern is of the prevailing political situation is, does this government have the political ability to take tough economic decisions anymore? Or any tough decisions anymore? Mr. Gujral, for example, the Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority Bill is one of the bills which is now pending in the Lok Sabha. The other bill which is controversial would be this whole business of reservations in promotions to SCs and STs. How do you think this government will be able to tackle this business of reservations in SC, STs when the Samajwadi is against it, the BSP is for it, and you need the support of both political parties to survive?
Arnab, this coalition is a bundle of contradictions. They are fighting for the same vote banks in UP. They have nothing in common as far as ideology is concerned. But the only thing that glues them together is the blackmail on one side, and on the other hand, Congress wants to hang on to power at any cost. They don't give a damn about the state of the economy. And their mantra, the common mantra that they always find is secularism. When all the crooks get together, then secularism becomes the mantra. But basically, there are such inner contradictions that there is no way that any of these bills that you have talked about will pass.
Jayanta Ghoshal, why did the Trinamool Congress, you're an expert in Bengal politics, people were very surprised. You know, there's another concern is that the UPLI knows how to play plug and play politics. This party goes, that party comes, make one party unhappy, make three parties happy. You know, everybody was asking, where did Mamata Banerjee come and support the government on foreign policy today? We thought she was at war with the government.
Arnab, actually I think what Mamata has done today, actually she has taken the opportunity because weak Congress suits Mamata. After this DMK's stand, now Congress, Mr. Kamal Nath also called Mamata today and requested Mamata to support this in this situation. And you know, Mamata has her own problem. Mamata in West Bengal, she is also understanding that to fight CPM, she needs Congress in the state level. Recently, the election result of the 3 by-election, she is realizing. And there is a discontent among the urban people against the governance of the Bengal, and she is dependent on so many issues on the government of India, from economic issue to Maoist issue, several issues are there. So tactically, I think it's a tactical retreat from Mamata's side to give a message. But if you think that this is the final, then I think again we will be wrong, because this is a 1 step forward, 2 steps backward strategy. And you know, Mamata is trying to explore the possibility with the Congress that in 2014, you don't know to which side she will go. The options are always open in politics. There is no full stop in politics.
No, absolutely.
You can go with Congress.
But that actually contradicts Naresh Gujral. Do you believe this contradicts your perspective? You know, you're all saying lame duck, lame duck, lame duck. But you have a very astute parliamentary affairs minister, a very political parliamentary affairs minister called Kamal Nath, who has friends across political parties. He picks up the phone and he tells Mamata Banerjee, I need your support today. Tomorrow, if Mamata Banerjee gives trouble, he'll pick up the phone and speak to somebody else, and that's how the government will continue. You know, this is plug and play politics.
Whether it's Mamata Banerjee or Nitish Kumar or anybody else, they are very astute politicians. Why would they tie their boat with a sinking ship? They know very well that Congress is very unpopular today. There is a common perception that it's seen as corrupt. In any case, elections are 1 year away at the maximum. So it does not suit them politically to tie their future with a party like that.
Well, why would it suit?
They may play footsie for a short while.
No, why would it?
They may play footsie for a short while to get some short-term benefit.
Sure, but
I don't see a long-term relationship happening there.
Arnab, I want to speak.
Yes, Mr. Ghoshal.
Arnab, one thing just I want to add, Arnab, that just few days back when Prime Minister was in West Bengal, Sonia ji was also there. Mamata Banerjee didn't come to receive them. And just few days back, Derek O'Brien, in his speech in Rajya Sabha on defense scam, he was very critical. So I don't want to say that today's what Mamata has done, that means she is going to support Congress and she is diluting the anti-Congressism. Tomorrow, Trinamool MPs are in front of Gandhi's statue in Parliament. They will shout and they will start campaign on the West Bengal, how they are victim.
And
so Mamata is also following that Nitish path also.
Yeah, but why would?
So I think it's a.
I get you, but why would in this given situation? No, in this given situation, Mr. Ghoshal, my only thing which comes to my mind is, and I really want to understand this from Abid Rasool Khan. Mr. Abid Rasool Khan, why?
No. Just simple reply. My simple reply is that we are always satisfied with black and white conclusion. But actually, Mamta's politics is now in a grey area.
I understand.
Because she 1 year is still there. She doesn't want to hostile the constitutional relationship. Amit Mitra has to come tomorrow to North Block to meet Chidambaram. Just after 1 week, Mamta is coming to Delhi.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean that post 2014, Mamta will go with Congress.
Here's a prediction.
I don't want to derive from this.
Watch it. Here's a prediction, Professor Vivek Kumar. Here's how many people think things are going to fathom out. In 1 or 2 months from now, Mayawati will have to justify why she is supporting the UPA government. So she will then tell the UPA government that I supported you during FDI and retail because you promised to push through this whole business of the 9th schedule of the Constitution and to amend the Constitution to clarify reservations for SC, STs in promotions for jobs. So 1 or 2 months from now, this fight will happen. So the Congress will then have to choose between Mayawati or Mulayam. If it goes with Mayawati, it will have to push this reservation bill through. Am I correct?
But I don't think that actually, no, but the problem is that, it is already passed in Rajya Sabha and now Lok Sabha has to pass it.
It's not a law.
So whosoever opposes the bill, if Congress opposes the bill along with BJP, the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe are seeing outside. So therefore, no political party has courage to oppose directly.
Yes, but they
are doing these things
but this issue
indirectly.
But this issue,
I don't think that SP counts at all.
No, you may feel so, but this issue will come to a head by May when the session resumes. This issue cannot be, and 1 second, if it is not settled in May and if it comes to a fight, then you will lead to a situation where if the government falls further into a minority, you'll have a general election before the end of the year.
No, but you see that if suppose BJP and Congress come together, the bill can be passed easily.
No, now you are talking rhetorically.
SP being in a...
Now you're talking rhetorically, Mr.
No, I'm not talking rhetorically. I am talking about sheer practical wisdom which I saw during the floor management. BJP did not oppose the bill, neither in Rajya Sabha, and they are not going to oppose it. If they oppose, definitely they are going to have it.
Well, I mean, the reason I'm
opposing this bill?
No, Mr. Professor Vivek Kumar, the reason I'm bringing this forward today is because this is one of the reasons which could make politics very unstable by the summer of this year. We are entering a very inherently unstable phase where any small issue could be a flashpoint tomorrow, bigger than it was 6 months back. GVL Narasimha Rao, the general view is Nitish Kumar has gained. He's the biggest hero of this week. Everybody's talking about Nitish Kumar. And the person whose position has become weaker now is probably Narendra Modi. Do you agree with that view that Narendra Modi's... Now, either the BJP decides, you have to decide. The time has come, Mr. Narasimha Rao, for you to tell the people of this country how you have settled your leadership issue, your internecine battle.
You see, the JDU is one of the members of the NDA coalition, and he is the Chief Minister. Nitish Kumar is Chief Minister of the coalition government in which BJP is a partner. And I think this alliance has worked perfectly fine until now. And it's actually
no, I'm not talking about the alliance. I am not talking about the alliance. I am talking of the fact that, like Yashwant Sinha said, no clear leader is hurting the party. If general elections happen 6 months before schedule, Mr. Narasimha Rao, that means you have to decide the leadership issue within the next few weeks.
No, you see, the party will, it has been repeatedly stated that the parliamentary board, which has not been constituted yet,
will be constituted in 2 weeks.
Anytime soon.
It will be constituted in 2 weeks after that?
It is the... No, if once it's constituted, I think it's in the domain of the parliamentary board.
I want to get Abid Rasool Khan on this.
And it's a very pressing issue. Let me understand this. And Mr. Narendra Modi has only in the last 3 months, even after, you see, he has always been a top-ranked national leader.
No. Don't play it
most
down. I'm not talking about
leader,
top-ranking leader. I'm talking about settling this issue once and for all. Abid Rasool Khan, you have your own set of problems. Do you think this is the problem?
Let me come there.
No, one second. The two issues. Abid Rasool Khan of the Congress responding to you, sir. Yes.
It's a very valid question what you have raised. Now BJP is belittled with its own problems, and definitely Narendra Modi's emergence, though tainted and under controversy, has created a scene where their own leadership is against that. And Nitish ji has told time and again that he will not be a part of anything where Narendra Modi is there. So with this, the BJP has to answer this question, what they are going to do about it. And secondly, I would also take a minute to respond to Mr. Gujral, who
let
says
Rahul
that
Gandhi answer this first.
No. Rahul Gandhi has said very clearly, Mr. Narasimham is not for power. He said very clearly, I think you have not gone through it. It's a question of where you are fighting for power among yourself. Your own president at one side, your own stalwart at one side, and Narendra Modi on other side. Your party is into deep trouble as far as leadership is concerned. The person, Mr. Narasimham, the person you are trying to project is tainted. He's a person who is not even granted a visa to go to a country. He is a person who is not even allowed to give a address. You have no chance of presenting him as a prime minister candidate. The world will not accept. The country will not accept.
Well, I have.
You have to settle that among yourself. We are not a part of it. We are not a part of it. You have to settle it.
Your leadership is completely running scared of Narendra Modi. Let me make it clear.
Well,
my leadership will never run scared of Narendra Modi. We are more happy if he is projected as a prime minister. We are very happy if you project him as a prime minister candidate. That will be a blessing in disguise for us.
Well, I don't expect Newshour panelists to agree on these issues, but I want to take a call. And I will now ask the three other panelists when they think the next general election will be. I'd like to start and just briefly tell me what your hunch is. Professor Vivek Kumar, when will the next general election be in your view, sir?
I think it is going to be on time. In May itself. I don't think that it is going to come.
Okay.
It is on time, and I think government is not. It is in safe hands.
Mr. Gujral. Mr. Gujral, when is your hunch for the next general election?
Arnab, when the kidneys fail, multi-organ failure starts thereafter. It's only a matter of a short while. Because when we talk to these supporting parties inside the parliament, there is a huge trust deficit. And what we gather from them is that this government doesn't have too much time, and I don't think it will last beyond the next session.
Beyond the next session?
You will be
that means before the winter of this year. Jayanta Ghoshal, last word to you. Where would you put your bet?
No. We meet again in 1 month.
There will be
meet in 1 month. So you're actually saying it won't last more than 3 months. Jayanta Ghoshal.
There will be political. I think, Arnab, there will be political turbulence. There will be political instability. But election will be on time, and because no political party actually operationally they don't want early election, because now only 1 year is now actually it is not actually midterm poll also, it's not a snap poll also actually.
Just nobody will like to crucify. Nobody likes.
So I don't think and you know, one thing I want to tell you, that you can remember Mr. Advani also said once that there would be a fixed tenure of a actually Lok Sabha session. There should not be any destabilization of the parliamentary.
I don't know. I don't know if he will.
So I think the opposition also no member of parliament is ready for early election. I think that the mandate is very clear, and there will be no early election.
One small point at the very end. Let me put my own 2-bit in. Mulayam won UP, but he won UP by a very narrow margin. Very narrow margin. And many people think if Mulayam holds out, that margin will be lost. And if Mulayam holds the key to how long the government is going to last, perhaps he may take a bet on pulling the plug earlier. We'll have to see how all this evolves. Gentlemen, this has been fascinating. Thank you very much for joining me on Newshour Debate number 2. And thank you very much for being with me on this debate.